Internships have become increasingly common in America, and today about half of college students do some kind of internship.
Internships are almost a trend. They are so popular today. Everybody wants these internships.
No money, no credit, I think is fair. You know, once you start making demands on companies to pay you or offer you academic credit, they may very well say, I don't want the hassle.
Unpaid internships make it really difficult for all students to participate. I've been able to do an unpaid internship for a while, but at 3 hours a week, because more than that I can't afford to do. I have to use that time doing things that will earn me money to help pay my way just with general things. And unpaid internships make that really difficult, especially since for good ones you have to relocate a lot of the time, and I have just never been able to do that.
There's tons of companies, especially in Portland, that would have offered my services, but since I pay for my own college summers, one of the only times that I can work and save up for college. So I wasn't able to get any internships over the summer. I do have one right now that's a campus rep position for $10 an hour, so I was able to take that one. But even some of my friends in the journalism school were able to do amazing internships on the Galapagos Islands because they didn't have to work and make money for their school. And so I thought that that was a little bit unfair for me because I wasn't able to even seek out many opportunities that I wanted because they weren't paid.
I had an internship in the governor's office this summer, governor of Michigan, and I'm from Michigan. I lived in Ann Arbor and had my car here and everything, so you know, I was able to get to Lansing. I drove there, but the problem is that I spent about $50 a week trying to get there, but my parents couldn't pay for them for the travel expenses, so I had to work here as a server, and anything I got as a server just went to my gas to go to the internship. So I actually ended up losing a lot of money this summer, and it was a big struggle for my parents and for in order for us to, you know, just for me to have a living expense. And not just that, but I couldn't have any time to myself because I had to spend a lot of time working in 2 jobs in order to support my one job.
Increasingly, the top big city internships are going to kids from the top of the income ladder.
Who can afford to come to Washington and spend $4,000 on housing and food and then work without being paid? It is not the children of farm workers or factory workers or you know, the children of people who are unemployed right now. It's going to be upper middle class kids.
I had an unpaid internship this summer in New York City at a small literary agency, and they were actually in the process of moving over the summer. So I was doing a lot of box packing and paper shredding and alphabetizing, a lot of things that I didn't think I signed up for when I did this unpaid internship.
I had an unpaid internship this past summer for an interior design company, and my boss, she had me go to Bed Bath & Beyond and pick up bedding and pillows. This was with my own gas money. And then go to a gardening center and pick up flowers that I thought would match the pillow that she was using for a client. And then I had to pick up soil. And then she also had me go to her own house and move stuff, like pick up stuff from her ex-husband's house, put it in my car, then unpack it into her new house. And then I had to take care of her dog too. And then, oh, she wanted me to babysit her daughter on top of that. This was all in an unpaid internship, so I think some of this work is a little bit questionable for not getting paid.
Eisenbray is vice president of the Economic Policy Institute, a nonprofit Washington think tank. Unpaid internships, he says, are taking paid jobs away from people who need them.
This is a concern that economists have. Why isn't business hiring people? Well, if they can have people work for free, why should they hire anyone? And in fact, I'd say, you know, if they could get them to work 60 or 70 hours a week without paying them, so much the better. They don't have to pay them overtime. I mean, where does this stop?
In a 2010 survey, 42% of college students who graduated with an internship on their resume received a job offer, compared to just 30% for students with no intern experience. And those graduates with internships received a higher starting salary, about $42,000, compared to just $35,000 for those without.
In theory, internships sound great. They provide first-hand experience in competitive industries, add depth to your resume, and solidify reputable contacts and connections. However, over the past couple of years, companies have taken advantage of college and grad students alike, based on their eagerness to make the leap from classroom to workplace. Through my research, I found that unpaid internships widen the gap between well-off students and those less affluent. They frequently exploit those who are able to work without pay and even damage the economy.